everyone, we're back at it again on Nobodies Silent Blood. This is now my fifth, I think, yeah, maybe fifth stage after the tutorial. So I've already played this before. I have a complete blind playthrough where I don't know the solutions. I have a playlist with that if you're interested. For this one, this is a playthrough where I know the solutions, and I will also explain it in my commentary. So if you're playing this game, got lost, I suggest that you watch this video to see the solution, like what the logic behind it is, the reasoning, why that is the solution. And if you're interested in watching me not knowing anything, like completely in the dark, I have a playlist for that. This is the third in the Nobodies series. So the main character, the protagonist that you're playing, he's a murder cleaner, and it's been like over a decade since that first game. It's in the lore of the story, okay? So the game is taking place at 2010. So he's been recalled by the organization that hired him as a murder cleaner to continue cleaning up again. It's not like he's working on a day-to-day basis. So if you're interested, if this is your first video and you're interested in playing this game, I highly recommend it. It's free. You can find it on the Play Store. And without further ado, let's get into stage 5.
We have yet to trace any additional payments originating from the mystery client. However, we have traced one payment they received, and it comes from a name that may ring a bell. Victor Nash, Jr. You must recall the elder Nash and his defection during the Q100 crisis. It seemed his son had chosen a nobler path, opening a winery in Napa Valley. But this connection can't be a coincidence. So we've sent an operative to bring in Nash for questioning. You head that way as well in case things go sideways.
So if you're familiar with the previous games, one of the bodies you had to clean up is named Victor Nash. I've already forgotten it because the previous games I played long ago, like maybe over a year ago. And because this is the third installment, it's been like over a decade since. So his son has now grown up and became a businessman in winery. So yeah. Let's see over here the things we can interact with. So you tap on the screen on different spots to see which you can interact with. So you can take that. What else? We can go up there, right?
How to get up there?
We have the ladder.
This ladder gets pretty darn tall when you need it.
But we have something we need to pick up from here before we go up there. You can open it and take the stuffs here. Also, take note of the things you pick up. So in this game,
That's a
right?
nice piece. Looks handmade.
You're a murder cleaner, and you take things, you put them back afterwards. I guess like you don't keep any evidence that would trace things to you.
Don't see anything.
So over here, you can see that you're gonna open it, right? It's like you see there's a gap here, and you need to bring it up there. So I've like tested out like which time would it have to be. The rotation is kind of what's that called? I cannot predict where it will spin to. So I have no idea if there's a logic behind this. It seems like it's over there, right? So you want it to rotate that way, but not really. If I put it here, it is not the other way around. So I'm not exactly sure what the time is that it has to be on. I'm kind of confused about it myself. I don't know how clock works. But yeah, if you spin around, it will come together like at that spot. I still have to figure that out. If you know, please leave it in the comments. I really need help on that one. But yeah, that's the solution. You turn the time and figure out which hour hand it had to be. So you get the grapes here, right? Oh yeah, that one as well. I had to use hints on that one because I didn't know that you could pick up that branch, but I was planning on picking up the grapes. Yeah, you needed the branch as well. So you have to keep an eye out on what you can interact with and what you can take. So even if you have this,
No
right,
more grapes on this vine.
it will not tell you that, oh, I should take the branch as well. So you see this, right? You need to
The
take
pump is
it.
securely attached.
You need the
I need
pump.
more leverage to remove it.
But you can't
It's
because
rusted.
it's rusty. So we're gonna
It's
come back
rusted.
here and find something that will take out the rust. You find that oil. Remember we pick up that oil. Let's go back there and pour that oil over the
That should make the valve
this
a little
valve.
easier to turn.
Yeah, okay.
The water
Now
flow
that
is
it's
off.
turned off, right? We can take this pump. So one of the solutions, right, is to pick up this body. Oh, sorry. Wait. Let me go back. Oh, please, no ads. There. Is to pick up the body, right, and put him in this bag, and then place him in this water tank. That's one of the solutions. Actually, let me just show you. If we do that,
The bag should keep the body from
you can
contaminating the
leave,
water.
but the game will tell you that you know what? That's not the exact. Oh, hold on, there's ads.
For a good long time. Though I can't help but feel like you
I'm
missed
sorry
an
about that.
opportunity to make use of all that wine equipment. As you noticed, bringing Nash in didn't quite go to plan. When our operative arrived, Nash was already on the phone alerting a contact of agency activity. We had no choice but to take him out before he said too much. We're tracing that call now. Stand by.
So it will tell you that wasn't the most effective way of taking him out. You can go back and press the play button. It will tell you that there's a lot of equipment. So it's hinting that you use the wine equipment to hide the body. So you know the water tank, it's cleaned not so regularly, but it is cleaned after a few, I guess, months. I'm not sure for other people, but for mine, the water tanks are cleaned every year. It's also because of the mineral deposits. You have to. But for some wine barrels, there are wine barrels that's not open for over decades unless like you've got to move them, I guess. Oh, I have to reset. I'm sorry about that. So
We have yet to trace in.
I can't do over after doing that. Oh, sorry. Let's pick up everything that was from here. Oh my goodness, not again. With this clock over here. I swear to God, this is not always the same solution every time. See that? I have no idea how it rotates. Like, what is the computation it takes to get there? Oops. There. I need someone to explain that to me, please. Maybe there's some math going on, maybe. Let's put the body in here. So there are people here, but they're not around at the moment. But if you leave the body somewhere, it will get
Some
discovered.
bottles of oil
So
and
say
boxes of who knows
I
what.
put the body in a barrel. The staff will be finding it out. Remember, we used this to spin the valve, right? And now we can take this because the water's no longer running. We're gonna get back here. Remember, we found a brochure. So this game is not gonna hold your hands. It has hints, but you don't need it because it will tell you what to do. So we have to get grapes. We haven't gotten it yet on this redo. Remember, we need the branch. So let's take that both at the same time. So here's the grapes, right? You can't spin it like it says that there's a.
Looks a lot easier than crushing grapes with your feet. Nothing's happening.
We need a
It
gear,
looks like
right? That's what we took from the clock. So now
the grapes would just dump out onto the floor.
you can't also just crush it because it will spill. So that's what the bucket is for. Now that we got the crushed grapes, let's see the instruction for the next step. It says, so we got the grapes, right? We harvested it from the vineyard, and then we just crushed it right now, and then we put in yeast and the grapes in that large barrel up there. later we're gonna be fermenting the fermented. We're gonna be pressing the fermented wine. So this
I
is
think the
where
grapes
we
sit in here
ferment
for
it.
a while to become
Remember?
wine.
But we can't just put it. We can't reach up there. So we're going to get the ladder back and place it up here. Put it down there. And now we can put the grapes and the yeast in there.
I've added yeast to the fermentation tank.
Now we just have to wait. See,
I need something to collect the fermented grape.
so the grapes is now fermented so fast, right? It's not that fast. Oh wait, it tells us it's 2 hours later.
There we go. Grapes ferment in just a couple of hours, right?
I actually don't know, but maybe it does. It depends maybe on the yeast.
It looks like something's missing from the top. A handle, maybe.
And this is where the branch puts into action, because it has to have that. You know, if you have like a, what is that called? A pulley? No, it's not a pulley. But yeah, you learn that from physics, the one that you use to make it easier to press things or put pressure. There.
It's got a handle and it's ready. It's got a handle and it's ready. It's got a handle.
Oh, right. What did I forget? Oh, it's already here.
The wine is all. It's got.
Let's take our branch back. Remember his name, right? It's Victor Nash. So we're gonna spell his name here. Oh, oops.
It looks like.
And Nash. Bad. And then H. Now we're gonna check this. This is the young wine.
Test flavor daily.
And it's
open barrel weekly for
open.
inspection.
If you put the body there, it's gonna be discovered. Because
Young
they
wine,
open
test
it
flavor
weekly,
daily.
so
Open
that's not
barrel
where you
weekly
put the
for
body.
inspection.
It will be counted as failed.
Aged wine or test flavor weekly.
And this
Do not
one,
open barrel.
never opened. So we're gonna put the body there, right? So the people
This
here,
barrel
they know
is
the
full
taste
aged
of
wine.
a young wine and aged wine. So we're not gonna spill the aged wine. We're gonna spill the young wine because that
I've
one
dumped out the
we
wine.
just created ourselves. Look, we can put the body in there. But no, that's not how it goes. Well, let me just show you.
These barrels are enormous. I think I need to make a lot more wine.
I'm just showing you how to fail in this stage, right? See, I'm not gonna return everything for now, just so you know. See, it's a fail because it has a routine inspection. Whereas the other barrel, they don't ever open that. Wait, if you put Nash there, they will never find out. Let's go back in there. We spilled everything now, so we're gonna move the contents of the older wine to the newer wine. Wait, what? There.
I've moved the wine to the left barrel. The right barrel is empty. Nothing. The
Let me
right.
take that. Okay. And now we put the body in there. Oh wait, where did the body go? Oh, every time you fail, the body goes back to its original positioning, so you have to do it all over again. Let's put him in there. Remember, we don't put the body as is, the flavor will very much be affected. I think you also fail if you do that. I should have checked. I actually never tried. I'll include a clip of that. And now you put the old wine back in the right container.
Now the wine's in the right barrel.
Okay,
The
take that. And we refill the one barrel that we just took everything from.
The barrel's full of wine.
No.
These barrels
There.
are enormous. I think I need to make a lot more wine.
Like entirely here for a whole day.
No one's opening that barrel for years. So long, Nash the Younger.
Nash Junior. Okay, let's put everything back the way we found it. That's once there. I don't think I've picked anything here aside from the oil. Yeah. And now we separate this. Just tap it to put back the hose. over the whole hoses in the barrel. Oh, the bucket was here. What else? Oh, we put back the pump, so we need the ladder. Go back up there. Before we go, we also have to make sure that we put the ladder back in place. Did I miss my tap? Oh, there.
The water
Then we
flow is
turn
on.
that back on. Don't forget the ladder, because last time I forgot it. And then we put the branch back here. You just put you can put the branch back? I don't think that's possible. Anyway. Oh right, the gear, I forgot. It was still in the pressing machine. Forgot to take it. Let's put it back. I wonder how they use that if the gear's over here, right? Whatever the time was, it's not working anyway. Like if you
That's a big clock.
notice, it's got no minute hand, so I don't think it's gonna work anymore. Oh, gotta press the pipe wrench. There, we put the pruning shears there as well. And the large jug, you can close that up now. Oh wait, what? I have to be careful not picking up the same things I've put down. So we've got everything put back at the same spot. Just making sure now that everything is in place. And it's all done, I think.
First you fly a plane. Now you whip up
All
an
right.
entire barrel full of wine.
Oh my
Just
goodness.
how many hobbies did you take up these last few years, Asset? As you noticed, bringing Nash in didn't quite go to plan. When our operative arrived, Nash was already on the phone alerting a contact of agency activity. We had no choice but to take him out before he said too much. We're tracing that call now. Stand by.
You know what's funny is in my blind playthrough, I didn't forgot about the padlock, but this time I forgot it. So we're just gonna go back there and remember it was ABCD, right? I didn't miss this one. Like I didn't need any hints on this one. I just completely forgot it this time. Right? Now we can leave. See? So it says here that first you fly a plane. That was on stage 3. Like if you don't include the tutorial, you fly a plane in one stage. And now you can also like make fermented wine. Like you can ferment grapes and you turn them into wine. You know the steps. And they're like, how come you know a lot of these things? We're gonna have to update your records about the things that you can do and your skill sets. You're too valuable to us, accept. We can't let you go now. Anyway, I'm sorry this one that took much longer. I'll just show you what would happen if you put Nash's body in the barrel without putting it in plastic. So hold on a minute, I'll record that in a few. So here I've replayed a few moments just to show you that you can put the body in there without any plastic and close it back up. If we there, you see it got a message. Wait, I didn't get to read it, sorry. But it would be very noticeable because you would be smelling it in your water. The decomposing body gave the water a terrible taste, and a maintenance worker checked the water tank. That's why the plastic is important. And oh no, ad. And the ad's still up and running. Wait, let me press X on that. And if you do the same with the wine, right? So it's gonna take more steps than the previous one. So I'll be back in a few. Also, I'm not sure if this is the solution, but I've just opened the clock. It's my first, and I pressed 10. It managed to land in the right spot in just one press. So if you're wondering what the instant solution for that, you go press 10 on the clock. And let go just 1 minute. Oh, also, I've managed to just realized I've pressed the wrong button, but I managed to put the body in there. And that's what will happen. The winemaker found the body while investigating strange smell coming from the fermentation tank. Also, that's the fermentation tank. So, one is the pressing machine, and the other one is the fermentation tank. Alright. I've been showing you a lot of how to fail in this game. The body's back on the table because I just recently failed it on purpose.
I've added yeast to the fermentation.
Okay, now we got You have a bucket, right? It will tell us
I
not.
should
No,
catch the wine
maybe
in
it
a
has
container
to
that
be
I
in a
can pour
different
more
container.
precise.
That's what the jug is for. Come on. And now it has outputting the body as it was. So let me just pause and just head straight to that. Alright, everything is all set now. I'm putting the body without the plastic there just to show what's gonna happen, and we move the wine back from one spot to the other.
The right barrel is empty. The right barrel is empty.
Oh wait, it's the other way around, my bad. No!
The right.
Why is it? I have no idea what to press to make it the other way around. Oh, there.
Body's in the.
Oh, I think I made a mistake. Let me. Okay. I made a mistake. I thought I've bumped it. My bad. So this is built, right? I thought I've moved it.
I've moved the.
So now we put the body there. But I think it will also tell you that the winemakers will notice that something is off. Because of course it would be... Ew. It would be off. And now...
The left. The.
Okay, we refill this with the wine.
These barrels are enormous.
And he will redo everything for hours because one jug is not enough. And if we leave, it will still go. Let's see. The decomposing body gave the wine a terrible flavor, and the winemaker checked the barrel. There's no winning this stage if you don't put it in a bag. Oh, I just wanna also check what would happen if you use the old wine in the young wine container and then fill it up with the fresh wine. Will it?
These barrels are enormous.
Oh yeah, it will work.
I think
And I
need to
believe
make
it
a
will
lot
also
more wine.
result in an error or a fail, because you have to use the old wine. They will be able to tell the different taste, I believe. See, it will say that the age one's kind of off and checked it, so you have to make sure that the old wine is in the right barrel. So I think I've already checked every failed attempt. Maybe, I'm not exactly sure. But yeah.
Definitely not blood and guts.
Oh god. I did not realize one of the attempts is like that. Oh god. Oh gross. Okay.
I'm done with it. All the grapes are crushed.
No. Wait, let me check if the bucket's there. What will happen?
More.
Actually, you can't put the bucket.
I don't need to do
You'd
that
be like,
anymore.
nah, I don't want to check or catch the the guy's guts. So yeah, it just
I'm
spills
done
all
with it.
over everywhere. I think that's all. No more other failure attempts. I'm just gonna finish this. Alright, the other way to end this is if this is empty, like you didn't fill it up right if you don't put the jug with wine. Maybe it will also result in error because they will be inspecting what's happened to our wine. Let's see. Yeah. So they would see why it's empty and check out the other barrels. So you just can't leave without filling up the other barrel as well, even though the barrel isn't off actually. Also, after you remove the aged wine on the other barrel, it
I
won't
don't
like
want to
make you
dump out the precious.
spill it. It won't he won't spill it by a mistake.
I don't follow.
Like he already plans to keep the aged wine. Oh, oops, my bad. I still don't know where to tap. Sometimes I keep missing
Now the
missing
wine's
that
in the
part.
right.
Also, don't forget to turn
The
the
water
water back on. It will be part of
The
the
water flow.
addendum if you forgot to turn back the water on. That will be like once the water off. But that won't count as a fail. Like it would be still tell you that you've completed it, just turn it off. Like head back there and turn it off. Oh, I mean turn it on. And I keep forgetting about the gear as well. Like, yep. That's also why I
Nash,
didn't close this clock, just so I would remember about it. I think the time, so I didn't turn the time or anything. The time doesn't matter, I believe. Even if you leave it at any hour, it won't count. So let's just check it out if my assumption's correct. Oh wait, the other way around. And we're ready to go, I think. Yep,
First, you fly a
yep.
plane. Now you whip up an entire
We
barrel full of wine. Just how many hobbies did you take up these last few years, Asset? As you noticed, bringing Nash in didn't quite go to plan. When our operative arrived, Nash was already on the phone alerting a contact of agency activity. We had no choice but to take him out before he said too much. We're tracing that call now. Stand by.
So even if you don't move the clock hand to the way it was because it was broken anyway, it didn't matter. But the pilot does, because people use that and be like, why is it already sold? Or something like that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't played Nobodies yet, the entire series is good. It's free. You can find it in Play Store. There will be a few ads here and there. That's how they make money if people don't buy their game, right? And it's not that much as well, but I prefer like not buying it because I don't need the hints anyway. But yeah, if you want to support the developers, please do check out their game. It's really good. Blitz made a lot of puzzle games. Aside from this one, there's another one called Infamous Machine, I believe. It's also a puzzle solving game, but not as gruesome as this one. That one is more comedic. Yeah, I plan on making videos on that as well. So if you're interested, please do check out the developers on Google Play or Play Store. And yeah, I think they also have a Discord, and you get to see what are they planning to create as well. So they have plenty other games. I'm gonna cover that in another video. I'll just have to read on it so that I know what to expect on. I hope you enjoy and see you in the next video. Thank you for